Alright guys, so I'm gonna be working on the window here. You can see there's a button missing that holds it like in place, the whole assembly. And then as well the rail that should be there, it's missing. It pops out, which allows the wind to come in driving at higher speeds. As well could let some water in, you know, some like seepage. I'm gonna need to go ahead and take the door panel off so I could get to the window assembly. I'm gonna take everything out just to see exactly what's all missing and just kind of refresh it up with some new grease and have it working correctly.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
So there's the window right there and the door panel with the window assembly. And I think what happened, you can see there's some previous body work that was done here. As I said, my brother was driving the car and got hit in the college parking lot. Yeah, just had seen that there was previous body work, but the door doesn't seem like it had body work done. So I'm guessing they got a different door, different glass. They put the assembly in, but they couldn't figure out how to put this on. On original glass, it's very hard to get that little piece off. I'm thinking they just left it alone. It doesn't seem like it had previous body work. Inside of here, you know, everything still sounds like metal. According to the diagram for the window here, I need this portion, that metal piece, some screws, about 4 screws, a little cover that covers the screws, and there's the little hinge part that holds the window down so it won't pop out. And there's the little button portion. So the metal part covers the screws, the hinge, and the outside little button that's hard to take off. That's hard to take off because there's like some Loctite on it from factory. I've even tried taking it off on a cord one time that kind of has it like that. I had to use a drill and drill it out. Did manage to order these parts. So here's the metal portion. There's the part number on that. This is for the driver's side, and they're starting to discontinue these parts. Good thing I was able to get a hold of one. The other thing, I got the outside little button. There's the part number for there. The little washer that goes under it. And then on the back end, another little part of a washer plastic. And then I got the little hinge right here. I did buy these brand new. I know I have a used one, so I might try to use the used one before I use the brand new one. This is what covers the screws. I have a lot of extra screws, so I'll be able to find those. Gonna try to get started on putting this onto the vehicle. Gotta put this, firstly, get some screws. I don't have to put this right away just in case I have to make some adjustments. So put that on, screws, and then we'll get on to with the window itself, the little hinge part. So did a little work off of camera. I did take off of the rubber trimming here on the inside that goes all the way in and then down the channel here for the window. So took that off, took off these little plastic clips because they are super crusty, man. So I need to buy these brand new from the dealership. But here's the trim that was on there. There's some duct tape holding the window because of the wind noise, and then it's torn right there because same issue. Just a little bit of tearing in there, here, there, and it's a little bit dirty. Here is the other trim from the other Honda Prelude here. Here it is right there. Looks a lot better. Don't see any of those tears and none of the tears on there. This looks very nice. So I'm just going to be cleaning this up with some dish soap. I just try to prep it up, put it onto the car, clean up this little bit of duct tape residue also. Okay, so the seal is on. It looks perfect, man. I did put some new clips right here. They're from Honda also. There it all is for the window channel. So I'm going to be changing this seal out, the outer seal. I actually have it right there, but I do need to buy some clips for that. So I'm waiting for the clips for that one, but I want to put some brand new ones so I don't have any future problems. Also waiting for these clips so I can put in the channel here for the top portion of the window. Right now, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to clean up the window assembly, put some new grease on it, then install it back into the car. I could just clean that up, grease it up, install it, leave it back in there. And then for the meantime, I'm just going to throw everything back on. And then I got some white lithium grease right here. And I'm just going to start lubing everything on up and get it ready to reinstall back into the car. All up in here, just move it back and forth. Just try to get some even spreads. Get rid of the extra grease. Okay guys, so right here, Honda actually does not sell these clips, these little circular clips for the rod or for the guide. So I did have some other clips just laying around and they just happen to fit in here. I'll try to leave like the description or the link on to where I bought these. I believe I bought them off of eBay. I have the new piece right here. So this is where, you know, we put that little rod or hook on the window, rolled the window all the way down. I actually took off the window to the other Prelude because the other window, the window that was on this Prelude, is definitely aftermarket. This thing, or on the other window, is like over here and just doesn't align correctly, and plus it had some extra scratches on it. This window is really going to be the one that I'm gonna want to use. It does have the old hinge on there. These are really tight, so I do have some drill bits here. Drill it right on off so I could put on this new hinge or little, whatever you want to call it, button. Just going to be taking this off real quick. Here's the little piece that was on the window that is completely drilled out. There it is right there. I did put on the window and install the piece onto there, just as I did on the other window. Alright, so now I'm going to take care of the passenger door. I'm going to freshen everything up, but I'm going to show you guys exactly how to take everything off, you know, how it should be done. Okay, so I completely took everything out, got the speaker out. This one is super burnt. That's a factory speaker. I did take off the mirror. I don't think you guys saw that. Just completely took it off, might as well, because I did take off the seal. The other thing I forgot to show on camera was this. You just gotta take out that one bolt and pull it out of, it has like a little slide, so you just kind of pull it down. So just remember to put that back up in there before you bolt it up. But we got the window assembly right here. You guys saw me take that out. Pretty much just sits in there exactly like that. Took off the support for the door panel just because I was taking off some plastic. Then as well another channel. You just gotta make sure to take it out of the little slide that it's in. So again, you just unbolt it, pull it down, and then you could clean up this rubber. And then on the outside of the window, which you guys saw me take off, this piece, just gotta take off that strip, take out the screws, slide it up, and then take that out. And then you got the seal to the window with 3 clips. just take it out of the channel. So I'm going to be able to clean all of these parts on up. Now the passenger door right here, you are able to take off the top half of the seal. You just got to make sure not to tear it. It kind of just tucks up in there. Just do that carefully. Take it out of the little channel. It's in this little channel too. And then you start getting to some clips. So I don't want to start breaking any clips. This is all taken apart, ready to be cleaned up. Everything I did, I just took off the rest of that window trim that was falling apart. Got a little bit right here, probably just get a razor blade, take that off. Take care of that on another video. The door is pretty much stripped to where I need it, so I'm just going to start cleaning everything up. Alright, now I have this other rail right here, and it has a seal on there. I cleaned up the seal, and it's going to go like that, and then the seal, fatter side, is going to be on the inside, so it's just going to go like that. It's going to go in there, slide up in there, and bolt it down. I'm going to put a light coat of some dielectric grease on the seal here, just to make sure it's nice and lubricated. Okay, so now the window assembly is all cleaned up, and then I also did put some white lithium grease on there, and so everything just moves real smooth. You guys can see I got just a light coat all over on the inside, real smooth, and then you gotta put some grease right there where it kind of swivels at. Everything's all nice and smooth. And I'm going to put this right back into the door. Alright, so the little button on the window, that one actually came off real easy. You just twist it, right to loosen it. It's a reverse threads. And so just going to put this one in here. It's a brand new one, of course, from Honda. The battery had died, but I threw on the mirror. Of course, that's held on by the 3 Phillips screws on the back end. Plugged everything up right there. Put on the basket for the speaker. Of course, I got trashed the speaker, and I'll get some new speakers later on. But everything is on there. Window assembly is on there. The moldings, trim is on there. It's all lubricated with some dielectric grease. Everything's on there as it should be. Also, I just showed you guys, I put on the new little button or whatever you want to call it on the window. The other one came off real easy. I was able to use a screwdriver. I didn't have to drill that one out. So now I'm just going to throw the window onto there, and then we'll put on the final piece here. I cleaned it all on up. It's just going to slide on in, and that's what holds the top half of the window in. Let me get started on throwing in the window. Okay, now so the driver and the passenger door is pretty good to go. The last thing I need to take care of is the strip that goes right here, and that's just held on by some like double-sided 3M tape. I don't want to use the brand new trimmings, even though they're not that expensive. I don't want to use them if I don't have to. So I did take off some of the residue from the sticky backside from the tape, just with the razor blade, and just lifted right off of it. Came off real easy. So the last thing I need to do before I reuse them is just get a towel and some alcohol to just get all the residue off on the backside. And actually what I'm going to be using is some like gasket sealer or some Honda Bond, if you would. It's not Honda Bond, but it's another brand that has like a black silicone. So I'm just going to put a light little dab of that silicone on there, and it should hold onto the car. Just have a towel and some alcohol right here.
This is a Chucky Beat production.